Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Digging in and looking for more, Orelvis Martinez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Striding into the box, Cito Francisco. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hold it.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Gross. Here we go now.
To the plate now, Jordan Groshans. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now batting, the catcher, Royally Adams. Hey, we got 2 outs.
Into the box, Riley Adams as he rips it on the ground to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Binghamton leads it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, William Paulson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Antonio Cabral.
The second baseman, Antonio
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Taylor Saucedo claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please.
The shows continue. Big Dog, Big Daddy, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. William Paulson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
First pitch, 6:35.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Now to the plate, Kerry Chow, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Ready now, Antonio Cabral. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right side, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cito Francisco, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Settling in now, Orelvis Martinez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in, Gabriel Moreno. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Gabriel Moreno
just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, we got 2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Jordan Groshans. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Jordan Groshans.
Hey, no outs.
First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Popped up, back behind second. Lopez is there. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Mel Sirota. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Here comes the first pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Ralph Herman stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Aye.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Rodriguez is after it, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And Binghamton is out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, William Paulson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
William Paulson.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So coming to the plate, Kerry Chow. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now at the plate, Antonio Cabral comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Binghamton leads it 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Cito Francisco. Now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Heading out towards shallow right. Brody is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orelvis Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Hey, come on now.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Gabriel Moreno is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jordan Groshans. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. To short, hit hard. He's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Stepping into the box, Ralph Herman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, William Paulson.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Standing in, Kerry Chow. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Pick it up. Let's go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had...
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Cito Francisco swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll it, huh?
The next 0-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4,
out,
3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Orelvis Martinez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Gabriel Moreno. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Gabriel Moreno.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 2-0 now.
No strike.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jordan Groshans. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hey, come on now.
Here comes the first pitch.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
That ball foul.
is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And Binghamton is out in front 4-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mel Sirota. 9th inning underway now. The first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mel Sirota becomes the first out of the inning.
One down.
Herman.
The pitch. Ralph Herman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, plays that one now.
Bases are empty, one man out. Skied into straightaway right. Brody is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, William Paulson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
4-0 the score tonight. The Rumble Ponies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Big Dog Big Daddy notches his 3rd win of the year as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a
Second. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Big Dog, Big Daddy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
In now, Jacob Hayward. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Right to him. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. At the plate, Ryan Howard. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Ryan Howard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. So striding forward now, Lucius Dupree. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. And they start him out away with a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, come on now, get him yourself.
Hops this one up. Newton in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning.
Hey, we got no
Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Elliot Ramos. Grounded back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
1-1.
A ball and a strike now. Ramos on at first, nobody out. Seared down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Jalen Miller is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1-1.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Chadwick Tromp, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This one's down to 3rd. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So striding in, Peter Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Here you go, guys.
Down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Luis Madero. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Luis Madero.
The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Binghamton leads it 1-0. So here now is the pitcher, Big Dog, Big Daddy.
The pitcher, Big Daddy.
Hey, let it fly right here. Here you go, let it fly now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses. Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Jacob Hayward. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
No runner. Go hold.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lucius Dupree. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad.
Hey, one away.
If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Now he'll step off. A man at third with one away. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Elliot Ramos. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Striding in once again, Gio Brusa.
The first baseman, Gio Brusa.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. A runner on first with two away. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
1-1-1.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So one run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Digging in, Chadwick Tromp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Peter Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, plays the one. Here we go.
takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jacob Hayward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0, here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up, and Binghamton is out in front, 2-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Big Dog Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Ready once again, Michael Paez.
Now batting, shortstop, Michael Paez.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ramos is there, 2 gone. Into the box now, Shervian Newton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Howard. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
2-0 now. Popped him up. Newton has a play.
Mine.
And that's the 1st out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Elliot Ramos. He's set. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, clutch up here. Get a strikeout.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
We gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with now batting, Jalen Miller. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fly ball right down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Rumble Ponies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jacob Rain claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.
Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. player receives advice about the refining of his game.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league.
Let's play ball.
Ready now, William Paulson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Here's the pitch.
William Paulson.
No balls and one strike.
No one out now.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. One away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in, Brock Lundquist. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Hey, we got no one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brody is there to put it away for route number 1. Digging in now, Gabriel Moreno. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far.
Moreno.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Grounded to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 6.
And the pitch.
The first baseman, Tito.
Big Daddy isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half. Now in the box, Jordan Groshans as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Down the third baseline. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Batting 8,
At the plate, Mel Sirota. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Sirota is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Vasquez is there, and he's got it for the first out. Striding in, Ralph Herman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ralph Herman
has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Groshans, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Count is 1-2 now.
Hey, let's roll two. Play two.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The third baseman, number 13, William Paulson.
In now, William Paulson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and stepping up as the shortstop, Orelvis Martinez. And that misses, ball one.
Martinez.
Little tardy on that swing, as it's well wide of first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Antonio Cabral. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch, and he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Standing in, Brock Lundquist comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you. One pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire